I kind of want to talk about a subject that been kind of lingering in the back of my mind because I feel like I'm going through it right now. And that is when people switch up on you. I feel like growth begins to sprout envy. You know, whether it's people that have been watching you for a while, whether it's loved ones, you know, anybody. They start to envy you because you begin to ascend. Now, your growth is going to intimidate others, whether if it's financially, spiritually, emotionally, intellectually. You know, it's just going to irritate them. Like, for one, the way I look at it is like, you know, whenever you have a light, it's going to irritate the one person's darkness. And what I mean by that is like, they're going to do whatever they can to not want to be in your presence. They're going to do whatever they can to probably try to sabotage you. Just overall, you're just going to notice a big difference when it comes to like you and these individuals. You'll start to notice that there's an excuse for everything. They'll try to avoid you. They'll be a little standoffish. They'll talk behind your back. They'll do a whole lot of things. They'll say a lot of things that, you know, that's not true about you. A whole bunch of stuff that's probably conjured up in their own mind about you. Meanwhile, you being the good friend that you are, that anything that ever happened good to them, you was always happy for them. You was always cheering them on. You was always pushing them to go further. You was always in their corner. But when it was time for you to level up, and it was time for you to prioritize yourself a little bit, they didn't like that. So what do? I feel like you got to learn to live and let go. These are the type of people that at the end of the day, you've done nothing wrong to them. A lot of the times you can sit here and try to rack your brain. What are the reasons why this individual even doesn't like you, or don't want to be around you, or, you know, is making up all these stories around you, or got a little attitude with you, you know what I mean? Or just feel like, you know what I mean, just being really negative towards you. A lot of the times it has nothing to do with you. In fact, it has everything to do with them. You see, your growth is going to start to bother them. It's going to bother them in a way that when you begin to ascend, you're going to start to notice you're going to trigger a lot of these people's insecurities. Insecurities that have nothing to do with you. Just like I said to you before, you're doing everything right. It's them. They're the problem. These are situations and these are things that they may need to work on. You keep doing you. You keep doing what you need to do to make yourself better. You just hope at the end of the day that they have the same moral compass that you have. That one day they'll be able to cheer on someone the same way that you was able to cheer on for them. I seen this saying one time. I would think it was someone that posted a saying on social media. And it said, don't try to recycle what God's trying to replace. That resonated with me. Thank you for listening.